My journey into holistic health and personal transformation began purely out of desperation. I was in an accident which resulted in a severe injury, and I was told that it was permanent. The amount of pain that I was in every day it was too much. I remember being in bed, just not being able to move, not being able to breathe, and just thinking to myself that this could not possibly be my life. I went from one doctor to another, and literally before I would leave the office, because they told me there was nothing that they could do for me, before I would even leave the office, I would literally beg them. So I simplified everything, and I said, okay, what affects the body's healing? If our body's supposed to be able to heal naturally from things, what is impeding it and what affects it to make it heal? We know that food affects our body. We know that our thoughts affect our body. So I basically looked at how could I make the most of each of these elements? And I looked at the blood work, and I looked at my hormones and my body's, how fast it was repairing itself, and said, okay, if I need my body to heal itself, I need to speed up how fast it's repairing itself, because I need it to happen today. And then I got the rest of my hormones and everything in balance in my immune system. So everything, I looked at the blood work and got everything optimal. And as far as the mind, I said, okay, I know the mind affects the body, and I actually started tuning in to my inner self to find what emotions were in the body that were causing the ailments. And now to this day, it actually all makes sense, and everything is interconnected, everything is wired. That's what my life purpose has been about now, is that I did get better. And I want to share with everybody how I did that. To empower people and to have people understand more about their body, mind, and spirit connection. We look at like the live blood under a microscope. It actually shows up on the computer, and people can look through, and it's more educational, and it's basically just showing people what's in their blood, what's going on, so people can understand their body. Figured out some really amazing things as far as the body healing itself, supplements. One thing I like to do is make sure and support the body in a way that maximizes keeping the growth hormone levels peaked, so the body can repair itself at a peak state. Keeping hormone levels, even testosterone or any hormones, optimal, and also specifically targeting different areas in the immune system that are showing that they need support. So it's looking at the blood work, looking at what's going on, and then using supplements and nutrition to actually target those specific areas. So I do that, and then I also talk to people about, simply put, if somebody's got a nervous stomach, there's a way to shift and do different things in the subconscious mind to help that nervousness go away, and even to a greater extent than most people are aware. If you think about it, the subconscious mind also takes care of the heartbeat and breathing and everything else. So when we get a lot of thoughts that are stored up in the body and in the subconscious that are stressful for our body, it creates an interference. And so we talk about different ways to release that interference. I see pain go away that people have had for years when they do it right. I've seen it go away in minutes. And I see that commonly. And I see eyesight change. I see a lot of different things that people are able to accomplish when they start using their mind and using nutrition and supporting both simultaneously. It's amazing. I've never met anybody who does what I do. I don't even know anybody who comes close to doing what I do as far as the mind, body, and energy work that I do. So people can not only see the results, but they feel them, and that we can actually take some type of initiative of our own to influence our own health.